Hello and welcome to our presentation in regards to plug-in hybrids. My name's Lewis, I'm looking forward to showing you around some of the examples that we have here today. We'll start off with the t-roc. Now Volkswagen have a couple of different models in their range that come in plug-in hybrid. T-roc is definitely one of them. So it comes up in a 1.5 litre, again the plug-in hybrid aspect of it. They also have a 1.5 mild hybrid too, and they have a 2 litre diesel. So I'd like to go through a couple of different comparisons between those three options and what the plug-in hybrid comes with, and then we can have a chat about everything else. So I'll show you around the car. So what you may not notice on the plug-in hybrids, that they actually have very little differences between a standard petrol or a diesel car. However, the only real major difference on the outside is that it has an extra fuel flap on the side where you can plug in to charge. It's more what happens inside the vehicle, and I don't mean in here, I mean under the bonnet and the way that it performs and drives. See, there's a huge difference in miles to gallon, the emissions. There are so many different changes and benefits that you get for going through a petrol hybrid. So, for example, on the Tiguan, normally it would get 703.4 miles to gallon, which is amazing. Well, where could you possibly get that anywhere else? Your emissions, for example, is 9 grams per kilometres. Again, on a usual standard petrol car, it's 142 or so. That difference is crazy. And not only is it saving the planet, but it's also saving your back pocket too. See, we did a little test on a sort of rough guide for if a customer was driving a petrol Tiguan and they did 10,000 miles a year, it would roughly cost them £100 a month. So to fuel up, it'd be £1,200 for the year. Whereas on the plug-in hybrid, assuming you did 50-50 on the electric and the petrol side of it, it's only going to cost you £950. So that's quite a large saving in the grand scheme of things in regards to the full year. And that's over 10,000 miles a year. Now, so the customers will be doing much less than that, and therefore your saving will be greater as well. Let's have a look inside the car and see how it all looks. The biggest question on people's lips are all about the range. And where do I charge my car? And I've got range anxiety, I don't know what to do, I don't know if I want to make that jump. Well, hopefully at the end of this video it will become a little bit clearer as to how easy it is to do all these kind of things. You'll have a better idea as to how long it will take for you to charge up at a plug-in hybrid. And you can start planning a little bit more in your head as to, it actually will work for me and I can definitely see this working. See, Volkswagen recommend that you charge any electric vehicle up to 80%. So on 20% up to 80%, it will take an hour and 52 minutes. That's in your standard home charger. And they're not the quickest, so on a fast charge it can take you up to 30 minutes to get up to that 80%. There's lots of places now that will do fast charging. Your service stations will, even your works will do as well. And you know, to be able to charge that so quickly, everyone stops for a brew, everyone stops to go and get some food. It's just maybe hanging fire for 5-10 minutes more, just giving yourself that extra little bit of safety rest. It costs roughly around 10p per mile, which on a charge like this, £2.62. We've all spent £2.62 more than we should have done sometimes. That doesn't cost a lot to charge it fully. It's a really, really cheap way of running the vehicle. And these Tiguans, they'll do 62 miles on a full charge, or at least up to 80%, maybe slightly under. Well, going around to the town, that's perfect, isn't it? You don't need much more than that. So it's cheap, it's effective, and it's easy to run. It seems like a no-brainer. There must be a catch. Well, there isn't. They are just brilliant.